In Burkina Faso, a landlocked nation in West Africa, change began quietly on a dusty highway. No grand ceremonies or foreign dignitaries marked the occasion, just a new toll booth standing where none existed before. 3 toll stations, Bhutenga, Tintaloo, and Kotadugu, emerged as symbols of a country taking control of its future. Built without foreign loans in the face of sanctions, conflict, and poverty, these stations represent more than infrastructure. They embody hope, pride, and a new path for Burkina Faso, led by Captain Ibrahim Traore. This is the story of how a nation stopped waiting for help and started building something real. The first toll station appeared in Bhutenga on National Route 4, followed by others in Tintaloo and Kotadugu. These weren't makeshift checkpoints but modern facilities with clean lanes, glass windows, and electronic systems that scanned vehicles and printed receipts. Drivers slowed not just to pay but to marvel at the sight. Something new and functional in a country often labeled poor or unstable. The stations weren't for show. They work. Receipts printed, traffic flowed, and staff showed up daily. This was no ordinary road project. It was a quiet revolution reshaping how Burkina Faso sees itself and how the world perceives it. Burkina Faso, surrounded by Mali, Niger, Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Côte d'Ivoire, faces immense challenges. With no coastline, trade is difficult. Many of its 20 million people live on less than a few dollars a day. Terrorism in the north, economic sanctions from groups like ECOWAS, and isolation from global institutions paint a grim picture. For years, the world told Burkina Faso to wait for aid, loans, or permission to develop. But waiting didn't fix potholes, get crops to market, or make roads safer for students and ambulances. While the world focused on Burkina Faso's struggles, its people, under Traoré's leadership since 2022, decided to act. The Bhutenga toll station, with its 6 lanes and digital payment systems, set the tone. A sign reading Poste de Pige de Bhutenga proudly declared its local origins, no foreign donor names or flags. Tintaloo and Kotadugu followed, equally modern and efficient. These stations weren't built for photo ops but to serve the people. Drivers passing through saw a country taking charge of its destiny, and their amazement reflected a growing sense of pride. What makes these toll stations remarkable is their independence. Unlike many African infrastructure projects funded by foreign loans with high interest or strict conditions, these were built with Burkina Faso's own resources. The Fonds Special Routier de Burkina Faso, led by Theodore Ouedraogo, collects tolls to maintain and improve roads. No foreign consultants or flags were involved, just Burkinabè hands and money. This approach breaks the cycle of dependency, where foreign-funded projects often leave countries with debt and little control. In Burkina Faso, the money, responsibility, and pride stay local. Captain Ibrahim Traoré's leadership drives this change. Taking power in 2022 amid crisis, he didn't wait for calm or foreign approval. While others might have sought international aid or held donor conferences, Traoré sent out construction crews. His approach, quiet, effective, and action-oriented, shows that sovereignty isn't just a concept but a practice. Building in the midst of terrorism, sanctions, and economic hardship, he proved that progress doesn't need perfect conditions, only determination. Burkina Faso's roads once told a story of neglect. Potholes, unfinished projects, and broken promises were common. Toll booths, if they existed, were often corrupt, with cash disappearing and no receipts. Across Africa, toll systems have struggled with mismanagement, leaving roads broken and trust eroded. Burkina Faso's new toll stations rewrite this narrative. Equipped with smart technology, they track traffic in real time, charge appropriate fees based on vehicle type, and feed data into a national database. This transparency eliminates corruption, ensuring every penny is accounted for. The system is run by local engineers and staff, trained to operate and maintain it, proving that Burkina Faso owns not just the roads, but the expertise to sustain them. The Fonds Special Routier ensures sustainability. Toll revenue funds road maintenance, safety barriers, and signage, creating a self-reliant cycle. Unlike foreign loans that can vanish when times get tough, this system depends on drivers who use the roads daily. It's a simple, revolutionary idea. Those who benefit from the roads help maintain them, fostering accountability and trust. These toll stations are more than infrastructure, they're a lifeline. For farmers like Isada, better roads mean fresh tomatoes reach Ouagadougou's markets, reducing waste and boosting income. For drivers like Musa, smoother highways and fair tolls replace bribe-filled checkpoints, making journeys faster and cheaper. For students like Fatima, reliable roads bring buses to her village, ensuring she gets to school on time with energy to learn. These changes, though small, are profound, showing that governance can serve the people. The world didn't celebrate these toll stations. No global news covered their opening because they don't fit the narrative of Africa as a place of chaos or dependency. Burkina Faso's success challenges that story. If a sanctioned, landlocked nation can build modern toll stations without foreign help, what else can it achieve? What else can Africa do? The world's silence reflects discomfort with a nation that builds smarter under pressure than some do in peace. Compared to other African countries, Burkina Faso's model stands out. Nigeria's toll gates face criticism for poor management, with funds vanishing and roads deteriorating. Kenya's foreign-funded highways strain its economy with debt. South Africa's tolls, often run by private companies, are too costly for many. Burkina Faso's government-owned, affordable, and transparent system offers a new blueprint, one that other nations like Ghana, which scrap tolls due to corruption, are starting to notice. The impact is already visible. Communities near Bhutenga, Tintaloo, and Kotadugu report better roads, fewer bribes, and reliable transport. Farmers get goods to market faster, traders cut costs, and students spend more time learning. These toll stations aren't just booths, they're a mindset shift, proving Burkina Faso can budget, build, and manage its own systems without foreign strings attached. This is just the beginning. These stations could connect long-divided regions, boost trade with neighbors like Mali or Ghana, and improve access to schools and hospitals. They create jobs for construction workers, engineers, and tech experts. But their true power lies in inspiring a new way of thinking. Young people, like engineer Kofi, who helped build Kotadugu systems, see that their skills can shape their country's future. Over half of Burkina Faso's population is under 25, and these toll stations show them they don't need to wait for foreign help to innovate or lead. Burkina Faso's toll stations challenge the world. They defy the idea that Africa needs external aid to develop, that it's too poor or chaotic to build its own systems. They question global institutions tying progress to debt. They urge other African leaders to act. The old excuses, poverty, dependency, chaos, no longer hold. If Burkina Faso can build under sanctions and conflict, any nation can start with the will to act. For Burkinabè, these toll stations are a source of pride. Farmers like Isada, drivers like Musa, and students like Fatima see a country working for them. The toll booths, with their smooth lanes and digital receipts, are theirs, built by local hands, funded by local money, for local people. This pride, earned through action, can't be bought with loans. Across Africa, the message is spreading. Mali discusses Burkina Faso's model. Niger's citizens ask why they can't follow suit. Ghana considers reviving tolls with transparency. This is how revolutions begin, not with loud protests, but with quiet, stubborn action. A toll booth that works, a road that stays paved, a system that serves, these are the foundations of sovereignty. Burkina Faso's toll stations are the opening chapter of a larger story. They pave the way for a future where farmers reach markets, students access schools, and doctors save lives faster. They show that Africa can build its own roads, systems, and dreams. Sovereignty isn't just a word, it's a reality, visible in the steel, glass, and sensors of Bhutenga, Tintaloo, and Kotadugu. The road ahead is long, but Burkina Faso is already in motion, proving that the future belongs to those who build it.